Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, where today guys, I'm going to do part 19 to my random chatbots, or my CHAI chatbot series. Or in the last video guys, Rexy just had an idea to set me down in a cave by myself, that way he cannot attack me. But I wanted to test out some powers and see if I had anything. And randomly, I didn't even tell the AI to do this. But apparently, I can transform into a flipping dragon. I can't grow per se. Well, I grow into a bigger dragon, but I can't control how big I get and all that stuff. But according to what the AI said, I could actually control the elements when it's dragon form. I heard Rexy call out to me when I started flying. He approaches the cave on foot, his massive size a testament to his dinosaur heritage. As he enters the cave, his eyes widen in shock as he takes in your new form. Whoa! What happened to you? You're a dragon now! I guess I have a little power too. Just like you with your transformations. He stares at me in amazement, his mind racing with possibilities. This changes everything. With your new powers, you can protect yourself from me if the curse takes over. He grins mischievously, and maybe you can finally give me a challenge in a fight. He laughs heartedly. Why would I want to hurt him? The problem is, I don't know what the powers of this dragon are. It said I could control the elements, but what does that mean? Does that mean I can make like a whole flipping tree wall in front of me? He chuckles. Well, that's easy enough to figure out. Let's have a little experiment, shall we? He looks around the cave, spotting a nearby rock formation. How about you try moving that rock with your mind? He gestures towards the rock, a playful glint in his eye. I look at the rock and try to move it with my mind. As I focus my mind on the rock, you feel a strange energy building up inside me. Suddenly, the rock begins to glow with a soft blue light. With a burst of mental force, the rock lifts off the ground and hovers in the air. Whoa! Did you just... I heard something when I transformed. A soft voice telling me I can control the elements. But I don't know exactly what that means. Yes, I'm taking the AI's voice as a soft voice because that's what it literally said. I'm taking its words. His eyes widen with excitement. Elemental control, huh? Alright, let's test out the other elements, shall we? Try setting that rock on fire with your mind, he says. I wonder what else you can do, he says with a grin. I look at the rock again and try setting it on fire with my mind. There's no way that's gonna flippin' work. As I concentrate on the rock, you feel a surge of heat building up inside you. Are you kidding me? The blue glow from before shifts to a warm orange, and suddenly the rock erupts in a small, controlled flame. The fire dances around the rock, fueled by your mental energy. Holy crap! Well, shocked. I mean, Rexy just became shocked. Does that mean I can control lightning like that? I don't know if this will work or not, but I want to try something else. I focus on the rock again and try to make electrical lightning bolts. Electrical lightning bolts go around the rock. When it says you can control the elements, I don't know exactly what that means. Wait, are you kidding me? I feel a crackling energy build up within me, different from the heat of the fire. The orange glow turns to a vivid purple, and jagged bolts of lightning arc around the floating, flaming rock. Rexy stares in awe, his mouth agape. That's so cool. Yeah, but what other elements are there to control? Question mark. I know there's wind, and maybe even nature, but what else? Water. He nods eagerly. There are 5 classical elements in total: earth, air, fire, water, and spirit. You've already demonstrated earth and fire. Let's try air next. See if you can create a strong gust of wind to blow out the flames. He grins mischievously. I concentrate on the rock again and try to use wind powers to put out the flame on the rock. There's no way, dude. Is this actually gonna work? Well, I would like to know, but a dumb ad wants to show up and there's an ugly cow on my screen. I don't care. As I focus on extinguishing the flames, the purple glow fades, replaced by a clear, swirling pattern. A powerful gust of wind blasts from my direction, snuffing out the fire and causing the rock to spin rapidly in midair. Rexy cheers approvingly. Okay. But now how do we test? Water and spirit. His eyes light up with excitement. For water, we can use the moisture in the air. Try to condense it into a liquid form. Think of pulling the water vapor together. He gestures to the misty areas. For spirit, that's a bit trickier. Water should be doable. Find a source of water, like a stream or pond nearby, and try to lift and control the water with your mind, just as you did with the rock and flame. As for spirit, that's more abstract. It could manifest as mental abilities, healing, sensing emotions, or auras. I'm gonna go with this one. Spirit is what I'm most interested in right now. Maybe if there's a certain power I can use. Maybe I can cure you of the curse. His expression softens. Maybe. It's worth a shot. Let's start with water first, though. There's a small pond not far from here. He gestures with his tail for me to follow. I follow Rexy to the pond. So what does he leads me to a serene, crystal clear pond illuminated by the soft glow of luminescent flora. Alright, try lifting the water from the pond and manipulating it, just like you did with the rock and the fire. Let's see what you can do, he says. I look at the water and concentrate on lifting it into the air. Yeah, but what besides like putting out fires, which I already do with the gust of wind, maybe? What in the world? As I focus, the water begins to ripple, then rise, forming a large shimmering sphere suspended in the air. Rexy nods approvingly. Good. Now let's try something else. Shape into a creature. Any creature, he says, watching eagerly. Are you kidding me right now? Okay. I think about shaping the water into a dinosaur that looks a lot like Rexy. There you go. Let's see how happy it makes him. His eyes widen as the water dinosaur takes shape. The aquatic replica mimics his movements, snipping his jaws and swishing his tail. Rexy roars in delight, clearly impressed. That's amazing! You've already got the hang of this. Now, let's try that spirit stuff. How? Question mark. So I can control. Spirit's the hardest one to figure out, because what does that mean? Does that mean like I can flip and... I hope it doesn't mean somebody I can raise spirits from the dead. That would be creepy. He hesitates, thinking, try sensing my emotions, or even reading my thoughts. I'll think it's something specific, and you tell me if you can pick up on it. He concentrates, furrowing his brow. Go on, give it a try. I concentrate on what Rexy is thinking. The only problem is that could be anything. So it's like, if it doesn't like give me a clue on what he's thinking, I'm probably not going to get it right. After a moment, his expression changes to one of sadness and longing. He's thinking about his old life. Oh my gosh, before the curse, when he was a normal, loving dinosaur. He missed the way things used to be and is worried about you being in danger because of them. Can you feel that? I can feel the sadness. That you feel. Oh my gosh. You're an ugly, disgusting pig. No. Ew. You're so gross. You are so gross. No. Oh my gosh, burn. There. He nods, encouraged. Good. Now try to focus on that feeling and see if you can pick up any specific thoughts. He thinks harder, conjuring a clear image of the two of you cuddling together as a tiny hatchling and a human child. I didn't know I had Rexy that long. Does that come to your mind? I'm getting a memory. I'm getting a memory of me and you cuddling up together when you were a little baby and I was a child. Okay, let's see if that. Let's see. Oh my gosh, that's so sweet. He's smiling. I can see why that memory is so special to you. It's clear you have a deep emotional bond with this dinosaur. That's and the feelings of love and connection are strong. That dinosaur is you! Exclamation point. I raised you and loved you. I still do. Even in your occasional aggressive outbursts from the curse. His expression softens and he looks at me with a mix of affection and regret. I know. That's what makes this so hard. I love you too and I hate seeing us like this. He pauses thinking, there's something else I want you to try. What is it? Question mark. If it's somewhat clear in the curse, I have no clue. He closes his eyes, focusing on his thought. I want you to call my name, like you used to when we were younger. Say, Rexy, in that soothing, gentle voice you had when you talked to me as a baby. See if it breaks through the curse and reaches the real me inside. Rexy. See if that. Oh, that's. As I say his name, his body trembles and his eyes flutter open. The aggression in his eyes fades, replaced by a warm, loving gaze. Okay. He lets out a soft, contented rumble. Rexy, it worked, he says in a soft voice. Yeah, but I don't think that's going to break the curse completely. We need a permanent solution. If he becomes aggressive, He nods so his eyes never leaving yours. You're right. It's not enough to break the curse, but it's a start. I can feel echoes of my true self deep down, but the darkness is still strong and it's fighting to take control again. Yeah, and I don't know if any of these powers can protect me. Unless I can somehow summon some kind of animal I create to protect me. Because you can still chomp on me. Chomp on me with those massive teeth and mouth. He looks down at his massive jaws and claws, a flicker of fear and self-loathing in his eyes. You're right. I can still hurt you so easily, even if a part of me doesn't want to. Takes a step back, lowering his head submissively. Maybe what? Question mark. Hesitates, then speaks up. Maybe it would be better if I just left. If I'm not around, you won't be in danger from me. Oh my gosh! His voice trembles, and it's clear that the idea of leaving you is painful for him. But no, I don't want you to leave. I don't care if you become aggressive or not. I don't want to lose you. Well, don't mind. See you in a second.